All right, everyone. Welcome to Lonestar Racing as we get ready to go tonight at Daytona International Speedway for round number one. Phil going to line up here behind the iRacing pace car momentarily. 200 laps here tonight, 500 miles on this Monday evening. It's going to be Shepard right now, fastest in qualifying. You see everybody here getting ready to go. Justin Johnson, I think, adminning. Nick there as well, and there is Shepard along with Nicholas Miller and Dan all ready to go here at Daytona. 200 laps here tonight. Going to be an absolute barn burner here this evening for the next 200. Brian, nice to see Brian out here with us. And again, we're going to have a stacked field here tonight. No fast repairs. So you got to survive to the end here tonight. Ready to go. Thank you, everyone. Matt here with ESTV. Ignore the logos tonight. They are not wanting to work. I'm not 100% sure why. It might be an SDK issue. I'm not sure. But again, 200 laps here as we get ready to go. Morning, Justin Johnson. Already stacked up. Neil Quick there as well. Here comes Miller also onto the racetrack. Brian Hennings right now top of the board with a little bit of qualifying time left in this one. So again, they do got a little bit to qualify these race cars here tonight as we get ready to rock and roll. Taking a look as they work around here. Brian right now top of the chart. He's muted out in Discord or we would talk to him. All right. Thank you, everyone. And again, ready to roll. So it's Brian, Diane Shepard, Neil Quick right there as well. Nice work. Warren. Right in the mix. Neil there in the mix as well. Up into seventh. It really doesn't matter where you start here at Daytona. It matters where you finish. And we will get ready to talk to some of these guys before we go racing here in just a moment to see what we got. Is the stream looking good on your end? So, and again, right here as we wrap momentarily, let's see if we can talk to Brian here. Brian, what a great job. He's muted out, unfortunately. I'd love to talk to him. That car was stuck around the bottom and it rolled for a good lap. Man, I'm impressed. That was a heck of a good lap here for that car, but he is going to have to survive here tonight. And that's the thing. He has absolutely got to survive the night. with everything that you got here at Daytona. You need to just get the car to the end of 500 miles. That's the biggest thing. And let's see if we can talk to Brian now. He is now back. So we'll see if we can speak with him. Hey, Brian, Matt down here in the booth, got a copy.
Hello, sir.
Nice to meet you, man. Well, it's a good setup to be up front, right? But the issue is here at Daytona,
Fuel.
fuel, right? And staying there. That's the other hard part.
Yeah, I was just trying to get a good pit box.
Well, so do you manage up front tonight, or do you let the car go to the back and just kind of ride in the draft and do that? What's your personal plan?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I do want to save fuel, so I'm sure at some point I'll move back. I don't think I'm going to sit up here the whole time because fuel, but I do a lot of speedway racing, and I don't know, usually like to be in the front and be part of the cause of a caution instead of trying to avoid one in the back. So I don't know. We'll just see how it plays out.
So one fast repair tonight, does that or no fast repair? Excuse me. Does that change your mindset?
A little bit. I mean, yeah, just drive smart. You're responsible for the car in front of you, so yeah, just drive smart.
Alrighty, man. Well, 500 miles on deck, bud.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one.
All right, man. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, there we go, Brian. Let's see if we can get another opinion here as we continue to go. Let's go with Edward here. Hey, Edward, Matt in the booth got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
You discussed it with me earlier. Um, I discussed with Brian here his strategy. What is yours here tonight? Getting ready to roll here 500 miles, back, front, right around. What's the plan?
Well, my strategy is to hang out here at the back in the early stages, try to keep the car in one piece, make it to the end, and let the cards fall where they may.
There you go. Well, man, best of luck to you as you get ready to go in the 66 ride.
Thank you much, sir.
All right, there we have it. Two different, well, pretty much the same thought process. Oh my God, as we get ready to go. Field ready to rock and roll here. Let's do it. All right, sorry about that, folks. We were just checking the stream before we go for 200 laps here tonight, and we are ready. Field down the back straightaway here. Again, 200 laps our race distance. It's going to be 500 miles. Pit stop should be lap 30, around lap, well, about 35 usually in the next gen I've seen. And we are ready down the back. So many race cars here tonight. Ready to go. Jennings out front. Jennings will lead this beautiful field to green here tonight. Jennings and then Shepard and then Treese. Teresa, nice job, Teresa. Representing here. Not in the right paint scheme tonight. She couldn't get her paint to load right. But she's in that 70 purple and black machine ready to go. She was pre-race trying to get trading paints to work right, but for some reason she could not get it to work. There we go. And ready to go here. Brian out front. Let's do it. Coming to green this time by. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Let's rock. On board. Up to speed already. Down the front straight away, getting up through the gears for the first lap. You got to be careful the best you can here. Pack going to be tight together up front. You see already that the plan for Brian, get out ahead and ride, which is what he's doing. There we go, fuel mileage. We'll talk about that later. Right now as this front pack gets settled in. The front pack of cars already getting settled in. They're already getting strung out. If they can do what they need to do, ride here. Don't make a mistake. Man, oh, nice work here in Daytona. All right, nice work right now to the bottom. Sparks flying right now. Nice work here. Now, how do you handle these first 5 or 6 or 7 laps in this field of cars? There is the 70. A little bit of sparks out the bottom. That tells me that car is setting nice and low. You know, look at the diffuser. You just got to get in line and ride, and that's what's happening right now. Man, nice work. Top 2 cars going to push away. Everybody else going to ride with them. Comment section here tonight. What would y'all guys do to survive Daytona? How do you handle Daytona? That is the big question mark. I would love to know from the comment section how to survive Daytona here. And nice job. So again, right now, 2x2. So now everybody gonna work the bottom, try to double it up, trying to do what you can do. Man, nice job. Down the back. So again, right now, 4 laps on the board of 70 or 100 or 200. So far, the front of this field doing what they need to do. Why is our pit ticker on? Okay. Let me fix that. Our data. All right. So right now, very early on here tonight, we'll be right back here as we work our way through quick commercial break early on. All right, right now, top of the field, nice and cool. Miller continuing to lead everybody else behind him. Kenneth way back there. Wow. Taking a look right now. Wow, we are all spread apart around this racetrack. trying to figure out what you need to do. Man, nice job. Nice work. Edward, Jared, Chris, James. Now working their way through, taking a look at Shepard continuing to lead. Shep doing the job right now out front. Shepard right there leading. Shepard doing everything he can to keep that car straight and level right now. There comes Brian Hennings. Teresa right there. Miller there also. Top line starting to roll forward. A little wiggle there in that middle groove. Who is that? That was Neil. Wiggle to the bottom. Lap traffic they're going to come up on right now. Nice job. Oh, whoa. Be careful, guys. Getting through lap traffic. This is where it can get bad. So far, so good. Oh, cars at the wall up top. Caution on the racetrack. 2 cars into the outside wall. And already problems here tonight. All right, so the first caution flag going to fly. You see it there hard into the outside wall. Jeez almighty. This 33 and the 3377 both into the outside wall hard. And with 8 laps in the books, cautions. Dana Shepard out front. Caution out. So yellow is out here. So there we have it. First 2 into the outside wall. Man. Everybody else catching up. Oh, Johnson's on the racetrack. Justin way back there. Jeez almighty. There we go. Everybody's slowing down here to come to pit road. Everybody will woe these cars up. Still very early tonight. Man. So everybody will come to pit road early on here tonight. We'll be right back. 7 or 10 completed 200. right now we're back, and one car has some significant damage repairs. That was Greg, and they end up with the worst of that. He's going to have 3+ minutes of repair time, and looky wookie there. Damage abound on that race car. So again, we will get ready to go, and right now it will be out front. Mr. Shepard leading them back to green with a 10 laps, 11 laps complete here tonight. We'll see what we got when you go green. By trying to get catch caught up way back there. Jeez. So unfortunately, that caution flag flew. And man, it could have been a lot worse. It wasn't, thank goodness. Right now, we will get ready to go back to green flag racing momentarily here tonight. Quickly check in on something here. We'll switch over right quick. That would be the calls. There we go. Ready to roll here tonight. Shepard and Hennings. Mrs. Teresa there. Mark there in the mix also. Joseph, Garrett, Jace, Austin, Scott, Jeff, Neil Quick. It's the Neil Quickman. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Let's do it. Back up to speed with this field. Roar back to life. Down into turn one. This is going to be big as they get down in here, get back up to speed. Let's check in on Justin Johnson. Justin holding there in that X ride. Let's take a look at Justin. On board right here in that what appears to be 24th position here on a Monday night. Let me see what we got here. Oh, my apologies here. There we go. Thank you, my technical support. Back to speed 12 on the board right now, and everybody continuing to roll. It'll catch up for you here in just a second. Give it 1 second, and I'll pop back up for you. Yes, ma'am. Nice job. We got to work on her technical support voice. Power off, power on. Here we go, down the back straight away. Teresa out front, leading the charge here of over 30 race cars. Teresa up to third. Well, she's trying to get to the front. He's up to third, but Hennings able to get back down. Shepard, I don't think anybody up front's going to do anything crazy to mess up this line right now. You know what's crazy, guys? 33 cars started here tonight. Now that's crazy, as a good friend of mine would say. Let's see if we can reach out to that good friend of mine and see if he answers the phone or if he doesn't. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't mess up over here on the other end with technical support. Technical support, you still got me? Technical support? You got me there, technical support? Technical support. Nope, working their way through. Bottom line. Field hanging on right now, trying to roll. Trying to keep this thing going. Front of this field is spread apart. Right now, everybody hanging on. The crazy man didn't answer, unfortunately. That's crazy. 2 by 2. Oh, lap traffic. They're gonna have to squeeze down. Nice job, Shepard. Gonna hang them through there, nice and easy. One car in the wall outside. They're gonna get a little out of shape, a little wiggly woggly weebly down the front straightaway. And that is Garrett gonna take over the race lead right now in Daytona. Here we go with that number 7 ride taking over the race lead for a moment. He'll jump back in the line. Right now, right here at the moment, Garrett, Shepard, Brian, right there hanging on. Garrett continuing to pull away. Austin there as well. Single file front of the field. Everybody gonna single file it out. Jace, Austin, Miller, Nick the Quick back here, or Neil Quick, Mark, gonna be there as well. Seven leading. Austin, Dane there also. Garrett leading the way. So nice job. This field single file out right now. Doing a tremendous job. Down the road, working their way through. Everybody single file. Kind of what I suspected would happen here early tonight. So far, so good. Mark, Dalton, Chris. Out front is Garrett right now leading the charge, and you can just see everybody in a big single file conga line at 190 mile an hour. That is what they want to do. They don't want to get out of shape here. They don't want to mess everything up. They don't want to mess up the flow and make a big mistake. On board here, we'll be going for a little bit of crank it up here, and I'll let you listen in here at Daytona. All right, back at you. Field gonna continue to circulate around here right now. Still single file, 22 laps into this one. So I think we're gonna have one of those nights where everybody plays nice, gets single file, and we roll. Down to the bottom. Then what do you do here? Austin, Dan Shepard, Brian, Joseph, Austin right there, Miller, Quick, Jeff Sharp with Jared. A little bit of side by side back here. The one or Johnson there in the 10 trying to pull out a line. He's trying to come up with something. He's got to get back down the line. He's going to squeeze it in. They'll let him in as well. That could have been a lot worse. Somebody didn't let him in. He's trying to make up ground, but it's so hard back here in the pack like he is to make up any sort of momentum in the one. Look at him try to slingshot his way through one car at a time, get up top, get by, and get down. These 100% races like this are insanity. Ow, ow, ow. Working our way by. Ow. Joseph. Brian there in the mix also. Folks, I'll be right back momentarily. Right, as everybody works their way right to the bottom. 30 or 25 this time, just lead pack. Still single file. We are getting some double, triple file a little bit further ways back. Holy crap, that's a little ways. Oh my God. That second pack starting to drop off because they're going side by side. That's not going to help them at all here. Stay packed up. Nice job. But it's Garrett continuing to lead right now. Dana Shepard, Brian, Teresa there right in line. She has stayed inside the top five. And then, of course, Joseph there behind. Jace, Austin, Neil Quick there as well. So far, the people up front have stayed there for the first 27 laps of the night's event, with Garrett continuing to dominate. That's crazy as they work their way by. All right, let's see if we can get a couple of guys here to maybe pull out a line, make a move, and get it going. So now brought to the bottom. Nice work right to the inside line, trying to keep the cars as stable in line as humanly possible and not make a mistake and get wrecked here. Taking a look here. This is absolutely insanity. Auto Club 1 week for the night, 130 laps, 175 at Vegas, 160 at Bristol. But right now, this full length race here at Daytona, absolutely getting it rolling here in the 500. This is the race. If you're going to win one all season, you want to win when you come out here into the beach in Florida for these drivers. At the beach. Nice job. Single file. So again, what do you do here long term? What kind of strategy play can you play if you're back here in the field a little ways, like a Chris is, like a Ken is, like a Justin Johnson even? What about Jeff Sharp and Kyle Stevens, Scott, Ryan, Kenneth, Ty, Aiden, James back here in 27th. Nicholas there, a little bit off the pace. Greg, again, he had some damage at one point. He's a lap down. So, again, this is going to be trouble sauce for some of the guys. So, again, just past 9:42 Eastern Standard Time. Man. What a battle. Nice job right now. Garrett continuing to lead. Austin, Shepard, Brian, Teresa, Joseph. In the line right there also. So nice work here right back to the bottom. Nice work here. Garrett out front. Austin there as well. Brian in the mix. Teresa and Joseph. Miller's back behind them. Neil, Dalton. Chris. Linus there. Ken, good work. Garrett. Austin, right there. Nice work here. Continuing to roll. Shepard, Brian, Teresa. 34 completed 200. Neil there in the mix also. Mark trying to hold tight in that number 11 machine. Single file. Austin. Garrett. Right up front, the two green and black cars. Nice job working the bottom single file. Right into line with one another. Some nice work as they work their way down the back straightaway here, single file, continuing to roll. Garrett out front. Nice job by Garrett. All right, let's see. The crazy man himself called. Let's see. Hello, crazy man. You got me. Well, we're rolling about 200 mile an hour at Daytona right now. In an into prop to broadcast. I figured I'd talk to you just a minute. Or, oh, not much, about 200 miles an hour at Daytona. What about you, man? Buddy, I know you can't see because I can't share it because it's going to be too hard on my PC because I'm using some interesting Wi-Fi at the moment. Let's put it that way. Huh. I'm not in my home station. So, if you will, you can take a guess. Single file. It involves things that I was doing previously with a certain someone and got me. Yeah, that. Anyway, single file. So, what do you think about 200 mile an hour NASCAR racing, buddy? Supreme's pretty fast, right? What would be your plan here as they work to right to the bottom?
What would be my plan? Well, if I'm in front, I'll try and take it nice and steady, and try not to make any mistakes. Because towards the end there, that's when people start to take advantage of any mistakes you take, or make. Meanwhile, if I'm in the back, I'll try and, pay attention to what mistakes people make in front of me and try and take advantage of it.
10-4, we got them coming down pit road here at Daytona, everybody. They're going to break apart 40 laps, and we got a caution as the that's crazy man would allude to.
That's crazy.
Let's take a look. If it's that crazy, let's see why it's crazy. Out of turn number 4. Oh, somebody gets on the brakes and stacks them up coming to pit road. Now that's crazy. All right, everybody will slam into the outside wall, and we'll be right back. In a moment, here on Extreme Sim TV. Folks, let's do a little bit of cranking up on the restart here at lap 43. All right now back up to speed. And right now, everybody gonna jockey around the racetrack. Right at the moment, trying to hang on at 46 of 200 complete. Trouble, big trouble, big banana boats. Oh shoot, CPU, stop it. And my computer broke with that much wreckage. Oh my God, that literally broke my computer. Oh my God. That literally broke the computer, folks. That was massive. Oh my word. Sorry about that, but that literally actually broke my computer. Jeez almighty. We'll try our best to get a replay of that. My goodness gracious. One car gets turned around, leads to another car, leads to another car, and it's calamity, slamity. Everybody down pit road. We're going to go to commercial break right quick. I'm going to try to get a replay. Holy crap. That literally broke my computer. God, guys, we tore up so many race cars that literally broke the computer. Holy crap. We're going to bring them down to pit road. I tried to get a replay, but because of that, we can't get one that's suitable. That's insane. The computer literally broke itself off of carnage and chaos at Daytona. I can't wait for the new CPU to get here. That's going to be a lot better once the new one gets here. All right, for the tech guys in chat, I'm jumping from Ryzen 5 to Ryzen 9 here when the CPU gets here. That's going to help out a lot. But at the moment, we can't, and it broke things. So Ryzen 9 to Ryzen. Anyway, that jump to that will help with something like that happening. It's just the iRacing's update here kind of got me by the boo-boo. But look at these cars. And somebody trying to run the road course here. We did that the other night. We don't need to do that again. So, Caden, thank you for the comment. I believe that's who that was. Let me see if I can actually get my comment section pulled up here and working. Tech support's letting me know about all the comments. right, getting ready to roll. Just one moment. Why would why get in on my own email? What? That's some bull crap. Okay. Extreme Sim. Did I misspell something? Yeah. Oh, I misspelled my own email. Oh crap. All right, everybody will come to Pit Road right now. All right, chat. What's your favorite iRacing food? While we're sitting here around waiting, somebody tell me what your favorite iRacing food is. Especially for the longer races, like 24 hours. What do we like to eat? My favorite food is the only good thing I got from my ex-wife, and that is learning how to cook Reubens. That is my food for 24-hour races. What is everybody else's in chat? Let me know. All right, I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting logged in where I can see the chat. Give me a second. There we go. Look at that. Yee-hoo. Figured it out. Look at me. What's up, everybody? So yes, Reubens are my favorite to eat for long 24-hour races. So right now it's going to be Miller out front, ready to go to green. Let's go. Let's get back under it. Have access to ice cream with all the toppings. Well, you know, that's what we would need technical support for. So everybody back up to speed. So chat room, you see Torby right there in chat? Everybody at Torby and just put technical support behind it. In 3, 2, 1, do it. Brian Miller right there as well. Working their way down the back straightaway, 2x2, a little bit of contact in the door, goes to 44. He'll go up the hill like a scotchy roachy, trying to get away here, 2x2. Down the back, straight up front, straight away right now, Pat gonna come together. Single file. Any of my iRacing friends in chat, any of you guys gonna run the Watkins Glen 6 hour coming up? I've actually got to make a trip to Arkansas, but then I'm going to come right back, get in a virtual world, and drive for another 6 hours at the Glen coming up. I'm looking forward to that. Because that's actually on my birthday this year, so that's great. I'm sure everybody will enjoy that, but right now we're back at her here. Miller, Teresa there, Mark, Jared, Josh. Right there in line also. Jeff right there. So far, so good. We had a couple of incidents here that slowed us. There we go. We got 19 cars right now on that lead lap at the moment that is running. So that means we've lost about 11 cars out of this pack of cars that we had. There's the 70 right there. If my other mic would stop hitting that mic, that would be great. Let's make somebody a moderator, shall we? Can I do it from this page? Hopefully I can. Nice job. Everybody single file. I don't mess something up by doing this. Don't break things, Wilder. I kind of feel like I should just broadcast the whole race as Wilder. That would be kind of funny. So right now everybody's single file. So Torby, you should have moderator powers now. And you're a managing moderator at that. Woohoo, Torby's now important. Nice work here. Jeff Sharp back here in the line. Brian, nice and easy right now. He started on pole tonight. He's kept the car up near the front. So far, so good. $53 laps in of 200. We're not even halfway yet, folks, and we've got more carnage than a used car lot so far. In the front of the field, gonna get back single file, and you see the gap building between the Pack A and Pack B. Pack B back here, led by Joseph in 13th right now. Brian. Nice work. Brian right now. Mark. Jared. Chase. Chris. Three wide. So I get a little bit of three wide here. Brian continuing to lead. So we got ice cream. Has anybody in the chat eating some ice cream while they're watching this race by chance? What about that, Ginger? Are we having ice cream? Brian, Miller, Chris, Jace, right there as well. I have stuff for root beer. What? Oh my God. Brian continuing to lead. Oh, we were drinking root beer floats during this one. Jeff, Ty back there. So we're back kind of single file right now with Brian and Mr. Brian Hennings continuing to lead. Miller. Oh, is it? No, it's not. Not on my end. Is video black for anybody else? Let us know in chat. It might be your YouTube. Nice work right now, 2x2. Tucker, man, try to refresh your YouTube, man. That might help you. I'm not sure. 58 on the board here. 59. So the front pack, nice and tight up front. So now we're going to get doubled up right the moment, nice and tight front of the field, going to start pulling each other back and forth. You already seen the incident earlier that we had that slowed the cars down. We'll see if it happens here tonight. Oh, as they run, everybody's 3 wide. Now 2. Look at Justin Johnson from the back to the front. Whoa, don't do that. Don't touch me there. That is my no-no square. Oh my goodness. These guys just about piled him up. Just about went butt over T-Cattle out of turn number 2. Okay, we got to rethink that song, guys. No, don't touch me there. That is my bumper square. Wow. One in the wall behind them. We're getting aggressive for early in the race. Somebody got the dog in him on the outside. That's going to be the 6 of Jared. Big shove coming down at the front end of turn 1. Top side going to gallop around and get clear as you're on board. And boy, do I hate these Daytona camera packs. Down the back, one car absolutely sideways. No, sir, you can't do that. No, sir, you can't do that. Nice job. He'll hang on. Poor Teresa down there on the bottom. She's like, good Lord, get me out of here. Because they are all over it. Up top, sideways, and trying to get in the line. Don't come down. Teresa had to jump out of the throttle. Damn, that was a good reaction time. I'm not even going to front. Shit. Man. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. You're not going to get away with it again. Man, we're going to break the computer again here in a minute. It's going to happen. At Walmart with the blinker turned on. Oh my Lord. Oh, no. Trouble. Turn 4, 3 cars into the outside wall. That'll break the caution out. Oh, that's Shepard, and they just talked about him in the comments. The old comment jinx. Oh, my goodness, no. Let's take a look. Got turned hard into the outside wall. Shepard gets turned. That was bad. Out of turn 4. Let's see. That's 4 cars right there. Right there to 5, and it wham. Hello. Looking like they're piling up on I-40 over here. Caution is down here tonight. So again, caution back out. Justin Johnson continuing to lead. Oh my God. There we go. So 64 in the books, and we got more carnage. Just after 10 p.m. Eastern, folks, to caution back out here at Daytona, as we are not even halfway right now. Yeah, everybody will bring it to pit road, folks. We'll be right back for the restart momentarily. All right, back here once again as we're ready to go. Field gonna double up. And we will see what we got. A lot of torn up race cars already early, folks. That's rough for these drivers. I'm guessing we've got, I don't know, guys, 18 and about 17 competitive cars. It's not got some sort of front end damage. It's going to be aero here. That's going to be a big problem. It's just, it's so hard, guys, when you're going for this. Green flag in the air. I know you went back for a moment there with the commercial, but we are back. Still working on my timing with those, but right now, Working our way through, folks. We're going to do something special here in a little bit. Don't forget, as they roll through, I still got the link here. Working our way through. Scott continuing to lead. Big shove behind him by Brian. So down the back straightaway, or front straightaway once again, up single file up front. One car going to jump down to pit road. There we go. We start getting cars to pit road here tonight. Whoa, one round, one struggly bustly. Whoa, I seen that just out the rear of the screen, and he'll go to the rear. That was about Bad News Bears. Hey, chat room, let me ask y'all questions. How do you guys remember Looney Tunes being spelled? Just put it in chat. How do you spell Looney Tunes? 2 by 2. Corby says Toons. Okay. Let's see. Ginger, let's see what you have to say. Because this whole Looney Tunes thing has got me tripping. Look it up right now, Ginger. It's going to say it's Tunes, not Toons. I know, crazy. That would be Jeff Gordon drove the Looney Tunes car, Margaret. Yep, it was, no. Yeah, it was Jeff Gordon. Gordon drove the Looney Tunes car. I only had the diecast sitting like 5 feet from me. Nice job, single file up front. Nice work. I love how this chat's just hanging out watching a race. I love when that works that way. Oh, whoa. Don't break the computer, Matt. You broke it. You hit a button and broke it. Don't overwork it. There you go. My bad, folks. I was trying to switch between something. Skinner drove it? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No way. In the Richmond night race? Tucker? Was it the Richmond night race he drove it? Nuh-uh. Nice job. 2 by 2 up top. I'm a Looney Tune. You're a Looney Tune. We're all tunes of loons. Nice job up front, working our way through 72 laps complete. We are nearing halfway. Now I'm trying to figure some things out. Give me a minute. So, we're good there. Good there. Nice job. Single file. ID Dr. Doc. Good job, Matt. All right. We have 8 people concurrently watching right now. Come on. Get those views back up there a little bit. Don't forget to slam that like button for us as well. Oh, I can add a stream marker from here. Nice. Cool. Good to know. All right, back single file. Working our way through 74 on the board this time by. Front of the field trying to figure out what they need to do. Good job. Nice work, Eaton. 75. A 75, a 200 complete. A little bit of bump and bang. Still 2x2 right now, trying to hang on. 3 wide back in the pack behind them. They'll get back in the line. So again, 76 and 200 complete. The field gonna work their way down. One gonna jump out of the line. That's the 6th car. Continuing to get shoved from behind. Right now, trouble behind them. One around caution. Yellow's out. We're gonna wait the caution again. Take a look. Oh, whoa. Oh, my goodness. The caution back out. All right, yo, out. We'll be right back, everybody. Alrighty, folks, let's go. We're ready to go 80 laps in here tonight. Thank you to all 9 that's watching here as they'll get lined up. Ready to go. About, 14, 15 cars that are competitive right now. 17 left on the racetrack. Out of the 30 we started with tonight, high attrition here at Daytona. We will see who can go to victory lane. We're ready to go. 2 by 2. So here we go. Let's do a little bit of crank it up here as we come to green. All right, working our way back. Sorry about that. 86 laps completed, scheduled 200 here tonight. We are nearing halfway, everybody, with 14 race cars on the lead lap. A couple of them off the lead lap here as well. Still running right now. It is Jacob who is dominating. Big win for Jacob right now out front. Clean air for that driver. But the only bad part of clean air here in Daytona, well, that means you got air on the nose. It means you're guzzler here. Might as well go put so far that Valvoline machine again out front runs like that Valvoline. Doubled up. We're starting to get figured out here. Two by two. Job 2 by 2 right now. Jared and Brian continuing to lead the way. Chris right there as well. They'll get lined up down the front. Nice job. So again, we are still really early on here tonight. So Jared continuing to lead right now. Well behind him. Chris Scott 84 going to lead the outside line with the 7 all over the back bumper. Big shove. Again, big shove out top. That bottom back there for now. Spread apart. Right now. Top side holding on. All you do is still kind of try to figure out what they need to do here going forward. Still they're pretty early at least on in this race. I mean, we still got a long way to go as we work lap 93 on the racetrack. So you got well over halfway. And now 14 cars on the lead lap. But that does mean we will probably stay pretty well green till the end of this one. The chances of yellow are down. But the problem of it is the energy of the pack has changed as well. Having trouble on the outside getting anything going. Nice job. Working hard the best they can. All right, everybody rolling through right now, doing everything they can. What do you do? Oh no! Trouble behind them. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars into the outside wall. Are you kidding me? Taking a look. Oh my God, we molly. Here we go. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars hard into the outside wall. And caution is out. So again, we will slow this field. Wow. Slowing them once again down the back. Folks, I'll be right back. Gonna step out of the booth and stretch my back. back underway. Lap 99 of 200. Field back at it once again. It's a nice job of getting this field back there. Nice job right now. Field rolling down the back. So again, 2x2. One car gonna dive down pit road there, out of the way. So again, field working their way down. Jeff, Ryan. Nice job. So again, Ryan dominating the front of this field right now. Oh boy, he does it. You got a long way to go, you guys. You got to get there. Nice job. Ryan continuing to lead. So Brian gonna stretch this out. They're all single filed out. And four cars are basically here, out in front. Everybody else single file behind them. Down to 3 packs of cars. So again, nice work out front by Brian with this breakaway. So Brian is absolutely checked out on the real. Chris trying to stay with him. Jared there as well, but right now, very interesting with the damaged race cars that we have and the situation we're in, where these little bitty packs, kind of crazy actually, little bitty packs of race cars. Brian continuing to lead. Let's bring it up here. Back at it right now. This front of the field, nice rolling here. 105 complete. job right now. Nice job right at the bottom of the racetrack. Everybody can wonder all the inside. Nice work. So again, 106 on the board of 200 here tonight. What we're seeing, the amount of carnage and wreckage we've seen. Nice job for the field. So again, right now, 109 laps complete. Nice work. Right single file right now. Nobody making any moves. It'll be Brian and Chris out front. The field continuing to roll right downhill. Brian leading the way. Right there in line also with Jeff Sharp. Jared now gonna blink out for a moment. Nice work. Straight away, they'll spread apart. Justin Johnson right there in line. Justin doing a heck of a job. Johnson, good job. Man, what a battle. What a war here tonight. Field continuing to hang tight. file. Racetrack. Trying to feel. I do 5 MRP, sir. Swaps and halves. The reading check me out right now for the moment. Taking a look, Chris, right there. Miss Cordy there that you saw up in chat. She's from Sloss and Halves. We got 3 of us in here. Out front leading. A little low. Okay, let me see why it's a little low. Let's see if it got knocked. Let's see here. What about now? Any better, bud? Continuing to roll through. $114 on the board. Single file. So again, right at the moment, everybody rolling single file. This is basically what we've got at this point with 115 laps complete. Down the back straightaway, right to the bottom. As they said, the old holding on. Yeah, on the front straightaway, everybody single file, holding serve. Again, down the back, everybody single file out front, no movement at all. This pack still staying together. And that is so interesting to watch them do that. Man, this is absolutely insane. Very, very interesting to watch what's going on here. And Brian continuing to lead. Brian, Chris, Jared. England to roll right now up front, single file. So far, so good. So Brian continuing to lead right around the pump. Out front pulling away. Everybody else with them, let's do a little bit of crank it up here tonight. And caution on the racetrack just like that. End of the stage, lap 120. Man, the caution is out, and it'll be Brian out front. That'll give us a chance to go to commercial break. When we come back, we'll have more here live at Daytona. All right, back here with you, ready to go. Here at Daytona. Ready to rock and roll. Let's see what we got. 123 on the board. Let's do it. Coming to green this time by. Be able to double it back up here. $120 laps complete. Ready to go. Green flag in the air. Let's go. 125. Let's go to green. Back at it this time by. Field back single fire. So let's see here what happens out front as this field gets back to the bottom. Man, so interesting right now. Right to the bottom of the racetrack, 125 of 200. So again, right now, 125 of 200. We're getting down to it now. The front 3 or 4 cars lined up. Right now, everybody working their way through. Right to the bottom of the racetrack. Field rolling the bottom right now, continuing to roll. Nice work. Up front and leading. Big shove out front for the 72 and the 4. Big shove out the front of the field. Chris leading the way. So it's Chris, Brian, right there as well. Nice job. For Chris leading Brian. Right to the bottom of the racetrack here, still spread apart. right now. Field continuing to roll. Continuing to lead right now is Chris out in front here. Brian with Justin, your top three. Chris leading. Henning behind him. You okay, dear? Just checking. Justin in third. So now everybody back single file. Chris leading the way at the moment. So Chris continuing to pull single file around the bottom. Brian right behind him in the line. 130 laps in here tonight. Folks, we'll do one more crank it up here in just a moment, and we'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I think I step out of the booth. I was needed. Let's put it that way. 40 on the board of 140 of 200 complete. 60 laps to go here tonight in Daytona. We're down to the final 60 here. This time block. Again, 60 to go here tonight. Out front, it is just lined around the bottom right now. So right around we go. Around and around we go right now. Chris out front. Ryan right behind him. Again, Chris leading. Chris pulling away. Justin Johnson, Jared, Craig, and Chris all in the top 7. Shepard, Miller, Sharp. And what a hell of a run for this field here tonight. They've done a decent job after we ended up getting done with the yellows here tonight. Come back to the bottom they go. Chris out front. Justin Johnson. Teresa. Jared. Greg. Chris. Dan. Miller. They're also in line too. Lap 1:49 on the board right now. Nice work. Working their way by right now. And look at this field kind of work their way. Sorry about that. Internet goofed me there, but we're working with Chris out front right now. Nice job. Fighting your way to the inside. Nice work. So again, we're still single file at the moment. Oh, what a fight here tonight. We are seeing this field, at least the top 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars stay single file all the way through right now. Man, what a battle. Let's go on board here. Let's listen in to the throttle control these guys are using. All right now, everybody nice and smooth. Rolling right on by. Chris out front leading. He leads 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars in this front line, just nose to tail here tonight. Man, we see Chris continuing to lead. Brian, Justin, Marisa, Jared, it's been the same group of cars out front right here, single file for probably the last 45 to 50 laps of this race. That everybody just single filed out and did the single file pony all the way around this racetrack. And it continues to be just that way with 9 cars on the lead lap. We're going to run into Tuesday, boys and girls, at this rate. Man, this has been a rough one for some of these guys out here. It's been absolutely insane. They do have this single file locked down, though. I'm happy for everybody just kind of riding that single file. They're doing a good job keeping the cars lean and clean right now. Justin Johnson back to third, keeping that car stacked in the rack. Man, what a great race here tonight. We have seen this front pack really get away. Nice job on this field. Nice work. Chris out there doing what he can do. Nice job. So again, what we do here, these 6 cars just rolling single file. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Man. Ain't going to roll. Nice job up front, single file right now. So again, still continuing to roll. So again, single file. Roll. So right now we are continuing to be single file. What do you do here? So again, both of them can, everybody doing what they can do right now. Just riding, taking care of it. Man, this is crazy. This field is absolutely got spread out. Absolutely insane. Right to the bottom of the racetrack we go. Everybody's still just managing to be single file. Not making any moves for the longest time here tonight. Nice work. Chris. Continuing to lead. Man, single file right now. Nobody moving an inch. Miller, there's Jeff, there is Dane. Chris continuing to lead. And they continuing to be single file. Doing the best they can do just to kind of keep the cars in a nice little even pace. Man, this is absolutely wild. Absolutely cool. Man. Absolutely insane. I'm enjoying what we're seeing here tonight. Just kind of just holding serve, doing what you would expect. No big crazy movement. See it right now. 7 cars lined up together. Brian. Nice work. Brian. Justin Johnson. Brian continuing to lead. Justin. Teresa. Justin. Nice work. Brian continuing to pull away. Justin. Brian. Justin. Teresa. Continuing to run to third. Johnson there as well. Brian. Brian. Justin. Nice work. Brian. Teresa not making a move yet. Neither is Jared. Up 18 spots. Nice job, Brian. Here we go. Back to pit road. Should be their final stop of the night. Oh, trouble. One around coming to pit road. The 6. Oh, and he's right in front of traffic. No way. Oh. Brian. Oh, my gosh. That was a bad decision. Oh, my goodness. Could have been worse. Continuing to hang on. On the roll. So there we go. Brian continuing to lead. So Brian now really in charge right now with what'll be 35 to go here tonight. Man. Right now. Brian out front. He's got help there with Justin Johnson. together. Justin Johnson, there's so far run coming. So again, Brian continuing to lead. So this is going to be insane. Brian. Stack up 2 by 2. Nice job. Brian continuing to dominate this race tonight. Right at the moment, everybody is just kind of content with where they're at. Man. So absolutely insane here tonight. Nice work. Justin. Oh, that's going to be Greg around. The one around on the bottom. Brian up top. So they continue to roll. Brian, Justin. Brian continuing to lead. Justin there as well. Brian continuing to lead. Brian continuing to lead. Brian, Justin, Teresa, Justin continuing to lead. We'll run second. Brian doing nice work. Justin. Nice and easy. Let's do a little bit of crank it up here. All right, back here right now, 24 to go. We're down to the final 24 laps here tonight. This far gone here, and this has been insane. Now, it's a nice job. This is going to be absolutely insane. Nice work. Now, as they work right to the bottom. Nice job by the field here. It's so interesting as they continue to work single file around the bottom. Nice. So again, you see a little bit of movement there. That's a little bit of movement, a little too much in my opinion. But he is hanging on. Nice job. Right into the corner once again. Right to the bottom of the racetrack. Brian continuing with the lead right now. So again, it's Brian in front of Justin, top 2 or 3 tight together. So again, right now, right in the dry oval. Nice work. Brian continuing to lead. Nice and settled out front. Keeping it steady the best he can. Man, we are down to what would be the 20 lap to go marker, and the cars that are still out front continuing to hang on. Coming up on that 3-hour marker here tonight at Daytona. It is getting down to go time here. Brian continuing to lead. So again, Brian continuing to lead right now. Nice job. There is Justin Johnson behind him. So nice job, single file. Now, it is now looking right now 18 to go here tonight. We are down to the final 18 laps here this evening. Brian continuing to lead. Now, so right now, Brian continuing to lead. So again, Brian continuing to just dominate the bottom, keeping them behind him. He's got Justin with him. Right now, Brian continuing to hold him behind him. $16 to go. Brian, Justin. Who can make the line? What about Teresa right there in the line as well? Inside the top three, can she make a move late? Here as we come to 15 to go. Teresa trying to figure out the move to make. Can she make one? Chris. Here comes Teresa. Right now, Brian trying to manage what he's got. 14 to go. So can Brian keep them back there these final 13 laps? Brian, Justin, right there with them. Now, single file once again. And what worked? 12 to go. Brian. Nice job. Brian continuing to lead. Now, Justin in line. Single file. Continuing to roll. It's a single file doing what you can do. Brian continuing to lead. Brian continuing to lead. Now, 10 to go. Ten to go. So again, Brian leading. Brian, nice job. Brian, Justin. Brian, nice job. Brian, Justin. 1 and 2. So nice job. Now, Brian, Justin, Teresa, Justin. So again, 1 and 2, 3, just as tight as can be. And what an interesting, really good job getting it done here. Man, single file. Nice job. Brian. Now, Brian. Nice work. 7 to go. Brian continuing to lead. Nice job. Justin behind him. So again, Brian, nice start. So 7 to go. So nice work here. Now, Brian continuing to lead. This is going to be good to end this one. So again, right here, 5 to go. Brian continuing to lead. Brian. Brian continuing to lead. Justin. Coming to 3. Brian continuing to lead. So again, it's going to be 3 to go this time by. So 3. 3 to go. 3 laps to go this time by. Three laps to go. Coming to 2 to go this time. Brian. Continuing to lead with Justin there. 2 to go. This time. Here we go. 2 laps to go. 2 to go. 2 to go now. Working their way by. Starting to step out. Justin. Brian. Here we go. Look at this. Teresa going to go up top. There we go. Brian continuing to lead. Teresa by herself on the top. She's got help coming. She needs all the help she can get up there to get a run gathered up. Coming to the white flag. 3 hours and 1 minute later. We're coming to 1 lap to go in Daytona. She needs the help up there. Here we go. White flag. Chris, that back here too far back. There's lap traffic up here as well. Now Brian and Justin gonna get away. We got lap traffic with them. Teresa's still right here in 3rd, but she's too far back. Anybody gonna help Justin here? Get this one done. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Big run coming. Justin gets a shove. He's got a bit of a run. He'll fall back. This pack's awful short. Teresa coming back on the top side, but she's got lap traffic in front. Oh, she turned the lap car. She's going to get caught up in lap traffic. That's going to kill Justin's run. Coming to the start-finish line. Justin goes up, gets squeezed in the wall. He'll come back to the bottom, and Brian Hennings will win here tonight. Justin, Teresa gets wrecked as well and comes home third. Well, we're going to go talk to him. Brian. Let's talk to him. What a run. Wow. Well, that was interesting. All right, let's talk to Brian. All right, Brian, how about that, bud? Victory lane. Hang on, bud. All right, let's try it again. Let's make sure people can hear you. For some reason, they couldn't hear you. There we go. Try it now. There you go.
Hello.
All right,
Hello
we got
there.
you, man. All right. Well, you threw the block, and like you said, you wasn't trying to wall him, but you just kind of happened.
I'm going back to watch it now.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Teresa got kind of wrapped up with lap traffic,
Right.
so
I was just mirror driving, honestly, coming out of 4, and yeah. Yes, they are.
yeah, that's racing, man. There's nothing to be said about that. But that's racing.
Hold on,
Wow. What?
they're talking quite loud. I gotta turn this down so I can hear you.
Oh, you're
Hold
fine.
on.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
like I said, I was just mirror driving there at the end. I didn't mean to wall Justin at all. I just saw him go up and try to get my right rear, and I don't think.
I don't know if you
I
actually
don't know.
touched him. I'm not quite sure.
No, we touched. I'm just trying to look at it right now.
That was a crazy end to that race.
Yeah, I mean, it was, I don't know, it was very close.
The race as a whole was absolutely insane. With the lower amount of cars at the end, right? Like you didn't have many options there to work with.
Right. Hold on, he's yeah, he's in the dirt, so yeah, I'm being interviewed now. Sorry.
Man, that was insanity. You know, if you hadn't have made that block, though, I don't think you win this race. So that's the necessary evil.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I do a lot of super speedway racing, and yeah, I mean, he did basically kind of get my right rear, and again, I wasn't trying to put him into the wall. I was just trying to get in front of him. So I don't know. Say I threw a late block, too late of a block. I don't know.
Let's take a look.
It's just they say, man.
He's there, but you know it is what it is.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you don't. As I say, man, you don't want to be leading the last lap on a super speedway usually.
Oh, man. I think the lap traffic being there with you guys kind of messed it up too a bit for you.
Yeah,
because
right.
it messed up the runs.
I don't know what.
Actually, out of that last lap, I think it's Teresa I feel bad for because the 001 just kind of come down and squeezed her down, and that was a wrap on that. Wow.
Yeah, she still got third, so I'm quite proud of her. This is like only her second full length race, so kudos to her. And Greg, we feel terrible for Greg. He his computer froze basically, so that's what happened to him. And heck, he battled back from being 2 laps down. So kudos to Greg. I just feel bad that he had that little disconnection issue.
Yeah, I went back. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What, 200 laps later, running into Tuesday, and you got it done.
That's I guess one reason I don't mind this league. I'm on the left coast, so it's only 9:30 my time. So I'll let you move on to the other man of the hour, Justin, and I'll say again, apologize. I wasn't trying to put him in the wall at all. So I'll wait to hear how he takes it. But guess we'll see you next week at Auto Club.
Yes, sir. We'll see you then, man.
All right, take care.
All right, let's see if we can get Justin in here. We'll grab Teresa. You got me?
I do. How are you?
I'm doing well. You're gonna come home third here tonight. I mean, the lap car sort of, pinched you a little bit there, but top three.
Yes, I'm very happy with that.
I think if you got some help to the top, you could have got it. You went out there, you
Yeah,
just didn't have no help.
yes, I could have gotten it if I'd had some help, but of course I'm new here to this league, so I don't really have a whole lot of friends in here yet. So we'll see what the rest of the season plays out to be.
There you go. Pro tip.
Uh,
Pro tip: if you're in that situation again, back your car up a little bit further, get that run a little bit more. Your
okay.
so your run died out up there. That's what got you.
Yeah. I had a whole lot of fun. It's
There
good to
you
see
go.
Justin back out here.
Yeah, it is. That was a blast.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to these longer races. This is definitely something new for me. So this is the second time I've ever ran a race this length. So I'm looking forward to the season.
All right, there you go. Well, way to start it coming on third.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, see you next week.
Okay, take care.
10-4. All right, let's get Justin. Hey, Justin, bud, you got a coffee?
Yes, sir, man. How you doing?
Doing well, man. Well, you tried to move and you ran out of room.
Yeah, yeah. He closed the door a little late there, but we were able to save it without
I'm,
there being a big wreck.
I mean, Justin, I don't think he closed it. I think he kicked it closed.
Yeah, he did. That door slammed shut,
Man,
and the nose was already there, but it slammed shut. It is what it is, man. We saved it. Managed to get a P2 out of it.
man, that was insane. That was wild. Good job.
Yep. Unfortunately, all my other teammates were wrecked out, so I really didn't have help. And I knew with Brian and Teresa right there, I was like, man, if I get out of line, they're gonna close the door on me. So I just stayed in the middle and was gonna try to drag race him right there at the end, and it didn't work out, but that's okay, man. We managed to finish the second place. So
There we go. Well, man, I tell you what, she did good. The only thing she did, the only advice I had for her was she's got to back her runs up a little bit more. She kind of got too close to the car in front of her when she pulled out, and that air bubble kind of slows you down when you do that.
she had a good run, man. I'm proud of all these people. We're racing with a lot of new people this year. You know, I took some time off due to my fight against cancer. I took some time off, didn't host any leagues, host anything, man. I just took some time off, but we're back now, and first race back in about a year. So hopefully everything will get better. Honestly, for being Daytona, I don't think it was bad. I think it could have been a lot worse, but
Yeah, not bad.
we'll see what happens next week at Auto Club and continue to go from there.
There we go, man. Well, congrats, buddy.
I appreciate you, man, and look forward to seeing your broadcast the rest of the season.
Yep. See you soon, man. Thank you a lot. And again, I'm glad you're doing a little bit better, buddy.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, see you, Justin. All righty, folks. That's going to do it. Nice run tonight. Thanks, everyone, for coming out.